So in terms of networking, there's a lot you can read about it. I do advise, don't put your might into networking after you've figured yourself out. You know, it's not that beneficial to go to a networking event and be like, hi, I'm Christy Lavanway, and that's all I have to say about myself. Or I'm looking for a job, or, you know, I'm trying to start my own company, you know, whatever. Know what you're going to say, which is why you have to do that align first, then you connect. That's why that comes first. After you're doing this networking and really getting yourself out there, the next thing is projecting, the last phase of personal branding, sort of. And this is essentially a more advanced connection, if you will, if you think about it this way. So in terms of projecting yourself, what projecting is really about is actually becoming a center of excellence, becoming an expert in whatever it is you do, and being known for it. How do you become known for something? And today's day and age, a lot of it is about being online. So a lot of this is about social networking and using some of those really great, powerful tools. Another great tool I want to talk to you guys about that's free is something you need to check out. It's called Visual CV. VisualCV.com. 100% free. It actually is sort of like your own homepage where you can actually upload files, presentations, videos, pictures, whatever it is you want to do, multimedia, and present yourself on the web as sort of your own space. That's something you can do like right now in 20 minutes. Of course, you might want to spend more time on that. Lastly, sort of the pinnacle of personal branding is when you actually create your own territory, specifically online. That's the main medium of today. That's sort of the pinnacle of that. My own sort of interest in this field came from having a moment of epiphany. I'll tell you about it right now. So, when you think about it, your career, your job, let's say if you're trying to launch your own company, getting that opportunity is actually the most important sales and marketing pitch of your professional life. Way more important than some budget meeting or some timeline thing or whatever. So put some planning behind it. Actually spend the time and think about yourself strategically. Don't just have a resume. First of all, make sure that the resume is awesome. Then go beyond the resume. Do other things that are going to get yourself noticed. Do a multi-platform marketing campaign for yourself. I thought about that a couple years ago, and I actually created my own website. I called up a guy from Craigslist. I created ChristyLavanway.com. Now I have ChristyLavanway.com, which you would see if I had a presentation. Anyway, starting with the foundation and really going back and thinking about yourself is really, really important. Don't skip it. I've got some closing thoughts. Totally blown through this whole thing and not use. Okay, this is the slide I'm going to end with. Oops, go back. Back. Good job. Okay, critical factors to remember. These are sort of my final takeaways. Hopefully, one or two of them are useful. That would be wonderful. So first of all, take the time to know yourself and know your market. Take the time. Seriously, 1 week of doing the strategy work is going to be dividends in the future. You know, don't be so concerned about answering online job boards or whatever. Do that. Secondly, invest in a great resume. Whether it's a lot of your time and attention, scrutinize every single word, or you can get a professional or someone else. Next, take content from your resume, which is sort of like your home base, and use that same content in every single channel you have. Use the same content for your LinkedIn, for your Twitter, your little bio on your Twitter. Use it for your visual CV. Use it for parts of your Facebook where appropriate, etc. Use it everywhere. The same phrases. Be consistent. Build your brand. Also, reach out both online and offline. Don't ignore one or the other. Whatever you lean to, make sure you spend equivalent time on the other front. And then lastly, when you're comfortable, go forward and explore the world of having your own site, your own sort of online presence. Whether that's with one of the free ways or actually going and getting a friend or paying for your own and whatnot. something there was useful to you guys. Hopefully I gave you some thoughts that was valuable, at least some methodology to follow. One of the hardest things is sort of knowing where to start. So, for me, it's with that sort of thinking about your goals, experience, and market. That's all I have to say. Do you guys have any questions? Yeah. So you want to know about books about creating your territory online? Yeah, I mean, my personal favorite sort of overall career book is What Colors Your Parachute. It's a little thicker, it's going to take a little bit of time to read, but that's good. In terms of figuring out how to build your own sort of online presence, the best website I can recommend, it's sort of a one-stop shop, is called Mashable.com. And Mashable.com is comprised of a bunch of how-tos about social media. Very simple. It's like a bunch of top 10 lists, step-by-step processes for every single widget and application you can think. So that's definitely something I recommend. It's Mashable. M-A-S-H-A-B-L. Mashable. Yeah.
What would you say is the best part of what color parachute? What do you like most about it?
There's a lot of emphasis in What Colors Your Parachute about knowing yourself, and that's sort of the foundation of everything wonderful. He's got a methodology he calls that one page, and it's about having a page. And he's got this chart, it looks like a flower. There's a center, and then there's these sort of circles that go around it. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. And each of these sort of flower petals ask you different questions about yourself. And taking the time and actually filling out this flower will help you unbelievably in sort of this beginning step to building your personal brand. Anyway, thank you very much.